Big clap.
3, 2, 1,
go! Welcome to Instytut 25 years. My name is Aetha and you're watching Underton YouTube channel. Make some noise. Hand claps. My special guest for today is Stephanie Sykes.
Hi.
Hello, Stephanie. Hello, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
And how are you feeling coming back to Instytut?
Yeah, it's always nice to be invited back to a festival that I've played previously, and I've got lots of friends here, so yeah, I was really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was dancing to your set. Okay. I heard a little bit.
Okay.
I was moving my entire body a little bit, so I felt your energy and it was really amazing. Beautiful journey shared with Aetha. And I would like to start my interview from this very special set for you.
Yeah.
It was a very first back-to-back with Aetha, and as your friends and you share some ideas.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Well, I wasn't stressed at all about the back-to-back. I knew that our sounds, we've been friends for a very long time, and I really love the music that she plays and the artist that she is. So for me, I knew that things would just be very harmoniously in sync, and yeah, I thought it went really well. So yeah.
It was very well. Well served, well curated, well selected, so big congratulations for you.
Thank you.
What was how did you prepare for this? Did you go completely on a spontaneous way, or you prepared something very, very detailed?
Well, it's really difficult to, obviously we couldn't practice because we live in separate countries, but I mean, my back-to-back partner, she's a professional, she's been doing this for many years, and I knew that I was in very good hands, so we had a conversation, we said that we'd start with some ambient and we'd build from the ground upwards basically, so it was very spontaneous actually. We didn't prepare much, but yeah, we had a sense of direction, and yeah, it's hard to prepare for a back-to-back, so you just have to feed off the other person's energy when you're in the present moment, so that's what we did.
Yeah, she's looking at us from there.
Yeah, I knew that she would be an amazing partner.
She's with us all the time. Well, so I congratulate you once, but I feel that I need to say something more about this back-to-back, because I noticed that you were really very, very well communicating about the selection, about the things that you wanted to play, instead of making some kind of competition between yourself, and it was really beautiful because you were really into making something together rather than showing I'm better, I'm having something better to show.
Well, I think that when you take on the challenge of doing a back-to-back, it's really important that you get on the same level and you complement each other, rather than, I would never try and take the lead, or I think when playing back-to-back with Aetha, we just wanted to layer everything and marry the sounds and make it seem like a seamless journey, so it was very natural. So
yeah, I also felt it like a journey, a beautiful trip into sounds, into a variety of genres, and also showing the ravers the story behind it.
Yeah,
it was really beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely mind blown by what just happened. I'm on cloud 9. So
I'm really happy. And how does it feel to be a part of the anniversary edition, we can say, of Instytut? It's 25 years, and you're here for the second time. First was in 2019, as I remember, in Berlin. And now you're here back.
Yeah, well, 25 years is such a landmark. So I felt super privileged to be part of this special event. When I was here back in 2019, I just remember having the most amazing time. So I was really excited to come back here, and yeah, I've been looking forward to it for such a long time. So yeah, I think that we did really well.
Yeah, it is amazing, and of course there's no comparison between the space because Modlin is a different place.
Yeah.
Instytut Energetyki is also a very different place.
Yeah.
Maybe do you recall some funniest, some craziest, something more most exciting about the performance in Modlin?
Yeah, well, I mean, I went on stage after Andy Stott did his live, and he's also, I mean, I spent a lot of time in Manchester studying music, and he's obviously from Manchester, so instantly we hit it off.
Okay.
And I just remember after I finished to play, he came up to me and he was like telling me, Richie Hawtin was filming your set and posting stories on Instagram, and I was like, what? For me, like, he's an absolute legend. Like, I grew up to him and he's like one of the gods, you know, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the biggest privilege you might have.
And as he was telling me this, Richie approaches us, and then I was just like, oh my God, I've died and gone to heaven, like. But I just remember having so many, I have a lot of good music memories from this gig, so yeah, it was very special. It's definitely what I needed before the pandemic hit, you know.
Yeah, exactly, because it was the 1 year before pandemic.
Yeah.
And you could feel really appreciated by one of your idols.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
big
you.
respect. And thinking about maybe more industry approach, 25 years for a promoter, for a club, for a festival, for an artist as well, is a very long period of time.
Yeah.
And from your perspective, how you can still maintain the brand and search for something new?
Well, I think it's really important to stay authentic to your identity, what you want to deliver. I think to be successful, it's obviously important to incorporate some of the newer artists because they are the future, you know.
Yes.
But I think all in all, like, don't jump on every trend. So yeah, I don't know.
It's a difficult question, actually.
It is a very difficult question. I mean, I have been doing this for maybe 20 years, so I have seen a lot of trends come and go, and things really have changed a lot since I started out as a young artist. And I don't know what the winning formula is, but I just think that you have to stay authentic to yourself as an artist and as a brand, and yeah.
Because people feel it.
Yeah.
When you're speaking your truth and you're authentic in all of the parts of like collective or initiative or something connected with music, people feel it. And sometimes when you see somebody jumping from one to another and just using the trend as a
tool,
main tool, it doesn't really work fine.
No, it doesn't.
And maybe let's jump for a moment to the space in which we are, because we're here back to Instytut Energetyki and highest voltage hall.
Well, when I arrived earlier, I was completely overwhelmed by this space. I think that the architecture and sound has a beautiful blend, and when you get it, like when you hit the sweet spot, you can create some real magic moments. So when I saw the space earlier, I knew that like everything that I had in my mind that I wanted to play would fit perfectly in the aesthetic of the venue. So yeah,
it was very nice.
Yeah,
nice match between them.
Yeah.
And do you pay attention to spaces in which you perform? Like the club is a regular working space for a DJ or a performer, but do you recall some places that were really unusual in which you played?
I mean, when you ask me this question, I think back to when I was in Colombia, and like the most unusual place that I played was I got invited to play up in the mountains at it was like somebody's birthday, and I played in her home, and it was like in this living room was a swimming pool. It was this was definitely very weird, you know. But yeah, I mean, I must say that over the years I have been privileged to play in a lot of different venues, and different festivals. I definitely love like playing in a club environment. But this space was one for the books.
So it will stay in your mind and memories for longer?
It was really magical. So yeah, I'm going to remember it for many years.
I'm happy to hear that, and also that you made some kind of history for this place, because as I mentioned before, Instytut it's a historical place for Instytut. Even the name of the promoter comes exactly from here. Okay, we mentioned a lot about music in general, the space, the industry, but when it comes to your tracks and your music, how would you describe your general way? How did you start, and how and where are you now?
Well, I mean, when I first started to make music, I had no idea which direction my sound was going to go. Like it was all like a learning process for me, and it was interesting for me to kind of see where I was going to fit into the scene. I think I have a sort of identity where I like to keep things a little bit nostalgic when I'm writing music. I'm all for like dance floor hits in the club, but I also like to have that moment where you make people feel a little bit vulnerable, and maybe you have like a softer moment where people can like something just touches their soul, you know.
Okay,
so I really like so I really like to produce stuff that maybe will create this nostalgic feeling, or something a little bit romanticism about, you know, that moment. So
yeah, it's really interesting, because usually we go to party to have fun and leave all the things, all the deeper thoughts behind. But when it comes to raving, it's a sort of different experience.
No, I think that when you can get this momentum going, to drop it down a level and just like bring everybody back to I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but yeah, as a raver myself, I always enjoy these moments where, you know, you can hear something unexpected on the dance floor, something that will make you feel something rather than just wanting to
dance and not think. A friend of mine called it like opening the raver chakra. I don't know how did she get it from, but it was really funny experience, because there is something spiritual about being on a dance floor, being on a rave, being among people who are all inside their heads, but they're joined by this amazing power that is music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really privileged to do what I do as a job, because I've met so many amazing people, and sometimes you feel like a little bit like a puppet master, you know, like you're controlling the room, and when you can get this harmonious thing going between you and the crowd and like feeding off the energy, and obviously in an aesthetic like this, when everything's like marrying up, it's just, you just create the most magical moments. So yeah, it's
amazing. And I would like to ask you also about your productions, because you've released your music in labels such as 4/7 and B-Pitch Control, also Full Panda.
Wow.
So such a big variety. And also taking back in time, how would you describe your productions in that moment, and what are you working on right now, if you're having something?
Well, actually I am working on a few things at the moment, but I don't want to say too much about it.
Okay, let's keep it a secret. And I won't tell anyone.
But I mean, like, maybe in the past 10 years, I started to write music in 2009. So what, this is like, you know, nearly 10
another
years.
big milestone.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, for me, I feel like I've evolved as an artist, but I've never stopped learning, so my sound can always be improved. I just think it's really important to show up every day and feel some sort of connection with what you're doing. Sometimes sometimes I can fall in and out of love with producing music. Some days it happens, and some days it's just like, I need to give up, you know?
Yeah. What am I doing here? Like,
but I find a lot of inspiration through just like living life, and I try to put a lot of emotion into what I do, and I think it doesn't matter what I do, as long as it has some sort of feeling to it, then I feel happy that that's the direction that I want to go in.
So I see from your face and how you're talking about it, that do you have this spark of joy when you're coming back to the studio and doing something?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the moment I am working on writing music for some people, and it's really an exciting process. Because I don't know where it's going to take me or what it's going to lead to. But when you have this hunger to create, you need to show up every day and write the music and
give it a try.
Yeah.
Even in a different things that you're doing. For example, sometimes one day it's very fine, you're going to the studio and everything works perfectly.
Yeah.
And then the other day you're listening what you've just recorded and you realize, okay, this is not the way I wanted it, but I'm still trying, still doing it.
Exactly. You know, I actually I have an approach to the way that I write music, and sometimes I think that it's important to finish the project in one go, because when I leave the project and come back, I cannot feel that same momentum or that same connection to what I was doing. But sometimes I've left music for years and gone back to it and thought, wow, I was really onto something good here. Like, I need to start it up again. And I think that's when you know that you've done something really amazing, when it stands the testament of time.
This is so important.
Yeah, when you can go back to it and it's like timeless. So
something eternal, even. And especially in terms of electronic music, which is a music without words mainly, and it stays for such a long time. That starting from its roots in Detroit, and right now, how many different changes and genres and trends in music, and it's still keeping its very strong position, which is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I love all kinds of music. I think for me personally, if I was going to challenge myself, I would say that I would like to try and write more IDM type of, I really love ambient music, and I make a lot of ambient stuff. But I feel like recently I've had a little bit of a spiritual awakening. I just went through a breakup, and I would really love to challenge myself in the sense of creating something that was aimed to also be sound but healing people as well.
Okay, so there was something about that chakra that was mentioned. Yeah, I can only imagine how it looks like. So when you're trying to put a part of your soul that is in the process of healing, or trying to create something new or different and make it something bigger than just music.
Yeah, no, like to help people through their journey. And music, it's a language of the earth. It doesn't matter from what nationality you are, you can still connect on the same level and appreciate it and love it, and it just brings people together. So
and share it with the world.
Yeah.
Oh, amen to that. And as you mentioned that you really like other genres of music, would you like to try some different kind of music? For example, hip hop, maybe pop, maybe something, maybe rock?
Yeah, I mean, wow.
Because as Stephanie Sykes, you're known from your proper techno attitude and sounds.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously I'm from the UK, and I love dubstep and drum and bass and all these kind of UK grime styles. It's it's really interesting. But I think for me, like what I was touching on earlier, the IDM sound, like doing something a bit more stripped back, emotive, but like experimental.
Okay, so like the earliest dub plates.
Yeah, or
little
you know,
bit.
like for me, I love Aetha, you know. This is
Ah, yeah, like gods.
Aetha, you know, Boards of Canada, Apex. It's just this is the holy grail.
The holy triad.
With this, I mean, like if I can make something like this, it will be amazing.
So I keep my fingers crossed for you. And we came to my very last question. Are you learning something new, or maybe is there something that you would like to learn as a human, as an artist?
Yeah, as an artist, I mean, what I'm using to make music at the moment, I'm a Logic girl, which isn't very popular today. Everybody like works with Ableton. For me, this is something that I'm focusing some attention towards too now, because I would love to one day, as I say, do a live set. And yeah, so this is something that I'm always thinking about in the back of my mind. Yeah.
So lots of courage in life.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So
I was
much.
so nervous, by the way. Like, honestly, I was more nervous about the interview than doing the back-to-back.
But it wasn't that hard, isn't
No,
it?
I know. I just get,
But your mind right now can, you know,
I can relax
chill
now.
completely.
Yeah.
Go to the dance floor, have a drink,
I'm
enjoy the
definitely
event.
going to do this.
Cheers to that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Woo!